Alrighty. Hello everyone. Welcome. Ooh. I hope everyone is just doing fantastic today. Oh, actually we're gonna listen to some different music. Wow. Different music. What? Let me make sure it's not gonna blow your little eardrums out. Almost blew my eardrums out. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Okay, there we go. Hi everyone, there we go. Hope y'all are just doing fine and dandy today. We are going to do some foiling. I baked all of the painted pieces for these. The whale, I don't even know what I'm looking at. The whale, and then our little leaf that I painted. So we have lots to do. So we're just gonna kind of chill out this afternoon and do some foiling. I also started another whale. It's a secret whale. Hello! How are you? Good evening. Let me grab the pieces that we painted. Oh, also I have a bear that I painted yesterday. Hello, Yam. How are you? Welcome. Let's see. So this is our little celestial whale that we painted. Our sunshine whale. I don't know what we're gonna call him yet, but... And then... Oh my goodness, that tooth was wild. That was not what I was expecting. When you said space tooth, I was expecting like a tooth with like just a tooth that had like stars on it. Oh, I hope the connection figures itself out. I don't have much that I can do. We're gonna be probably after the next update. Hopefully my audio is okay. Usually that's the case. After my next shop update, when I hopefully get paid, I'm gonna get the signal booster that I've been needing to get forever and ever. Hi Cassie, welcome. So then once we get the signal booster, then that should mean that my signal will be tip-top shape. I did not get to finish your live with your last one. Oh no, well that's okay. I know you were driving to North Carolina, I think, right? Let me see on my phone real quick if it's like really, really bad. There's not much I can do other than like worry. No, Owl has a tooth commission. It's so good. So good. But yeah, I was expecting like a little tooth that just had stars on it and maybe like the ring around like a planet. Dang it. I'm so tired of my dang internet situation. I would love to like have normal internet again. Let's see. Tooth commission. Ew. It's so good. Okay. It's a little pixely. We will continue on. Y'all just have to deal with the pixels. Yeah, so here's our whale. It's probably just D-Live being poop. It's probably a little bit of both. Little bit of both. And then I also have been working on this Monstera leaf, which the tape, for whatever reason, is really awful for this one. Let me see if I can show you. I cut this out on the last stream, and then I got it all painted up the other day. posted it on my little Instagram story. Bless my heart. And it's gonna have this little dewdrop. Haha. Here we go. So there's our little ocean. Wasn't for Wi-Fi problems, I'd love to be in the It's so nice, except like for the Wi-Fi and the bugs and like the power goes out like twice a week. Hi Noctis, how are you? I hope the connection is okay. We're already having problems. Cool. Let me see if I can move the thing over here. I don't know the direction of the tower. It doesn't really help if I take it outside. No. Thank you, Leo, and welcome. Doesn't my internet know that I have a business to run? Megs, how are you? So good to see you. I hope your trip was lovely. You got all that beautiful glass, which I am so jealous of. Alright, well, if y'all can bear with me, then fine. So here's our little bear. I did like one of those big storm clouds and like a planet and stuff. Yeah, so this is our leaf that we did the other day. Here's the bear that I did that matches. Oh yeah, oh, you can't even see it. So there's our little ocean bear. And then I also, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna show you all what I've been doing. I cut out this little mini monstera that kind of matches, whoops, this one. So I'll paint on this as well. And then I'm gonna do some space windows. And I'm gonna paint some mushrooms on here, I think. I know. I'm gonna steal your verbiage, Owl, and I'm gonna say I was frothing over that glass that you posted, Megs. It was ridiculous. We're kind of all over the place for this update. There's like ocean and celestial stuff because it's psychedelic summer. Oh, I'm glad you like it. My thing is kind of the painting, so most of the stuff that I do is painting now. Oh, and this is the last thing I'll show you. This is the whale that I still have to finish baking it, but I'm gonna leave it up for a second in case it's pixelated. Yes, frothing. Late stream today. Do you have a new schedule for your streams? I don't really have a schedule right now, Megs. Lately it's been really hot, and I was trying to like stream like kind of mid-afternoon, and it's just not possible. So, the kind of evening streams have been really comfortable for me just because it's been so hot. So, hi Dan, how are you? But yeah, okay, this is the last whale. Well, it's not the last one, but it's the last one I'll show you. Okay, so boiling. Let's get into boiling. We need our alcohol. Yes, the dark whale. And that whale is the crazy like space glass. Like it's this glass. Whoops. So when you look at it in the light, it's like all these different colors like that. Oh yeah. CJ, the weather is so terrible right now. It's so bad. Alrighty. I might have to adjust my camera just a little tiny bit. Let me move you down here and see. I guess that's better. It is trying to take my money. I don't like this angle. I need my MySpace angle. This. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, the weather is really bad. I'm over it. I'm ready for it to be done. I'm really ready for it to not be Florida summer anymore. Poopy, I need a rag, and I do not have one. I guess I'll use this shirt. This shirt needs to be washed anyway. But hey, what can you do? Nothing. Yeah, my MySpace angle. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I have hives on my chin because I was playing with my dog and I'm allergic to dogs. So if you're like, Rachel, what the heck is going on with your face? Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get all the glass dust off of these edges before we get into any foiling. You know, the usual. And I'm gonna be foiling this. Hi, welcome, how are you? I'm sorry in advance if the stream is laggy. Gives me arthritis. I know. I was still kind of like a baby when the MySpace thing was a thing. Like I was on the tail end of it, but I still in like 7th grade had a MySpace, and you know, like I was dating this guy that was like kind of like he wasn't very popular, and like none of my friends liked that I was dating him, so I set my MySpace profile song as like Akon. I forget what the song is called, but it says something about nobody wants to see us together, but it don't matter, or something. Like, I don't remember what it's called, but all forehead. All of it. That's why I have bangs, by the way. I have a very large forehead, so my little baby bangs give me the illusion of having a normal-sized forehead. Life hack. Life hack. Someone made a comment on my YouTube like a year ago maybe, and they're like, those bangs, LOL. And I was just like, thanks. I really had to stop myself from being like, it's because I have a big forehead, leave me alone. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I'm glad we can all just like relish in the MySpace. Yeah, I have a 5-head for sure. We call that a nuclear warhead forehead. That's me. Absolutely. That's me. And it's fine. Like sometimes I wear my hair back. Like I'm not super bothered by it. I just like I prefer how I look with a little bit of fringe covering up my forehead. I just got a lot of brains, you know? Got a lot of brains in here. My bangs. My bangs help me transcend into Lord Farquaad territory. I love it. Seriously, something wrong with your eyes. Your forehead is completely normal. What's wrong with my eyes? They're pretty tiny. Oh, you're saying I have something wrong with... Okay. No, I have a large forehead. I do. Hi, Ari. How are you? Welcome. I thought you were like... I thought you were like... Forehead, your eyes are what's the problem. I get it now. Over my head. Over my little... My nuclear warhead forehead. That's hilarious. I love that. How are you doing, Ari? Welcome in. I hope you are having a fabulous morning. Here we go. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, it's just like one of those little things. Everyone has a thing they're kind of like insecure about, I guess. Right? Oh no. My insecurities are showing. Sorry, everyone. But that's silly. Insecurities are silly. Doing well. Saturday morning here, seeing Sigur Rós tonight, so I'm heckin' excited. Going to the glass door, trip to the big city. Who is that? Is that a music person, I'm assuming? I'm very out of the loop, so I'm sorry if if I just don't know. Yes, Dan, the toothy shark was awesome. If you want to post a link to the Instagram, Dan, your Instagram post of your toothy whale, please feel free. Feel free. Right? He has a strong jaw. Nothing wrong with a nice strong jawline. Yes, this is the sun whale. And I'm going to be doing a sun bear that's probably a similar style as well. So, I'm excited. We'll have a little sun bear. I think I'm going to do a moon bear as well. Like, we're going to kind of have some matching stuff. So, hi, Verziga. How are you? Welcome in. How have you been, friend? We're just getting the glass dust off of everything. Ooh. You all know of the same glass place? What if you all end up going there together? Oh my gosh, or you run into each other? I think I already got the dust off of these pieces because I usually do when I paint them. So we're just going to move on to the other pieces. Also, earlier, someone said alcohol and foiling. I can't imagine that those would go well together. Like drinking and foiling. I tried drinking one time and doing stained glass. Like I had an alcoholic beverage. It did not work. Did not work. Hi, Rainbow. How are you? And hello, Mary. Welcome in. Following you for a while. Greetings from Wales. How are you doing this fine evening? Camping trip to Yes. What are you like? Go, Ari, go! Go, go, go! You got it. Maybe not. I don't know how far it is. Don't speed. You're fine. Hello! I've not started glasswork yet. I'm a craft junkie and told my husband I want to start. He said, why don't you make candles, jewelry, both? Why don't you just like do these other things that are a little more non-involved? No. You refuse. But welcome, Casey. I hope you're doing well tonight or today or whatever time it is for you. We're just doing some foiling, and right now I'm getting all the glass dust off of the edges. I could just say dust. Dust off of the edges, so when we go to foil, it'll be nice and clean, and it'll stick really well. Boop. Did I miss something? Hold on, let me scroll up real quick. Okay, great. We got everyone. We got everyone. It's fine. Let me fix this. Hold on. There we go. Right now I have a shirt because I don't have any washcloths, like an old shirt that I'm using to get all the little dust off of this, and it just has rubbing alcohol on this part. Thank you, Rainbow. How are you today? I hope you're doing so well. Let's see. I think that's all we have to foil. I have not... Obviously, I need to smooth this out. So, we can't do anything with this yet. I just wanted to show you. The only thing we'll have left to do is get all the nasty, grimy little gremlin fingerprints off of the glass now. So I got the dust off. Now I'm gonna kind of just clean it all up. Have you ever done a leaded panel instead of foiling? I have not. I don't know enough about it, and I'm not really interested in it. I might eventually do it, but a lot of the stuff I do is just so tiny. I mean, technically, I think I could do like a leaded thing for something like this, but maybe one day. Jacob's mom had to have surgery on a hernia, and he went to stay with her a few days. Oh, so you're holding down the fort. I hope she recovers okay. That's nice that he's going to help take care of her. Oh, he just got back. Okay. Working on homework at the moment. Free day today, but I need to make good sentences. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Hello from Ohio. Ooh, got family in Ohio. We were actually just talking last night about possibly going up for the holidays this year. Oh, do you know whatever happened to the funny guy that used to come in the chat? Charlie, I do not. Last I heard from him was maybe in April. Yeah, last he was on was in April. I know that he had like a girl that he met and he was just smitten with her. So I don't know if maybe he's just out visiting with her. Sometimes there's people that frequent and then they just kind of get tired of it and just, you know, live their lives and stuff. People come and go. I'm in the middle of foiling, cursing because the shapes are unreal. We can foil together. Ooh, look at that fit. Go me. My teacher laughed at your advice last week on looking for another boyfriend. I'm glad that your teacher appreciated my stellar advice. This is great. I'm just going to creep on your work videos. I'm doing lots of research before I take the dive. Located in Texas, so it's 5:30. Ah, that is a good choice. I researched stuff for about 6 months before I finally was like, this is definitely something I wanted. So definitely take your time. It's a large financial commitment, and glass is expensive, and the materials just keep getting more and more expensive. So it's unfortunate, but it's real fun. I might be biased. Makes more sense to do small stuff since you have to ship it and glass is heavy, right? I really just don't enjoy making large stuff because, like, the shipping is stressful. It just takes so much time. Like, I just like, you know, maybe it's the kind of, like, young millennial in me that I just really like instant gratification, or, you know, doing stuff that doesn't take so long. But it also relieves the pressure, you know, to not have to, like, work on something for 50 hours and then, like, what if something goes wrong in shipping? Okay, there we go. I should be foiling too, but I ran out of stream in the studio and couldn't be bothered to drag everything to the basement to wash it. The basement. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. We are just taking our gosh darn time. I am so warm right now. It is ridiculous. I'm just gonna throw this on the ground. I am very, very warm. Let me turn my air conditioner down really quickly. You can see I'm a little flushed right now. I need, oh my goodness. I was thinking about installing an exhaust fan, like, over on this wall, kind of high up, so it, like, pulls the AC, moves the air a bit. So I'm not just sitting here in this sweltering shed. Haven't done any large things either. I don't have the attention span. It's just not as fun. Like, I lose my my drive to finish stuff if it's too big. Done. Hello, Meme Man. Welcome. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. How was your stream? Ooh, thank you for the ice cream and the lemon. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Puns. I'm gonna keep recycling the same whale pun. Sorry. Sorry in advance, y'all. I'm gonna try something that I haven't tried before, which is copper-backed foil. So we're gonna try it and see if we like it. My attention span. It was a disaster because Tactical Soap Friend got too drunk and didn't finish playing Rampage World Tour. Oh, you know, it's Friday though. Can you blame him? As I, like, don't really drink and... Hey, how are you? Lord, welcome! Alright, so here's our copper-backed foil. We're gonna try it out. If I don't like it, I'm gonna be pissed. Let's see. Look! Black Goated. Hey, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Keeping D-Live alive. We're keeping D-Live alive. Let's see. I researched for a whole year, and that was one thing I didn't take into account, where the glass lived. I got super lucky to live about an hour from Yakagani. You live an hour from Yakagani. I am very jealous. Although, honestly, if I lived by one of the big glass producers, we would have a problem. Based Vlad. Thank you for the follow. I just, like, destroyed everything. I didn't destroy anything, but it sounded way more chaotic than it needed to be. I didn't think to research where the glass is. Oh, yes. I mean, I didn't either. I just so happened to, like, get lucky, and when I lived in Tampa, I lived, like, 15 minutes away from a glass place, so it's cool. Alright, copper foil. We need our scissors. ZJ, our D-Live welcome wagon. Also, for those who are not familiar with me, hello. I am a full-time stained glass artist. I live out in the middle of nowhere in Florida. My studio is a shed, and we're preparing for our next shop update. And I do themed shop updates about every 2 months, month or 2 months. It's been a while since my last one because I took a tumble off of my bicycle back in June and I just was completely messed up from that. You can still see the bump on my shoulder from my torn AC joint. It's never gonna go away. Don't talk to people on D-Live. Can't trust those D-Live people. Can't trust them. Oh wait, I'm on D-Live. What's with the focus? There we go. Are you patinaing copper? Well, so I'm not gonna do a copper patina. This is just copper backed, but it's not really an issue because it's not transparent glass, so you can't see the backing. So I'm gonna be doing lead came around the border, so I have never been able to get lead came to patina copper, so I'm either gonna leave it silver or do a black patina. I think black would be pretty sharp, a black patina. I weirdly live within like 20 miles of 2 glass stores. That is just lucky. Heck yeah. Wait, what is that game that you're playing? Rampage something? I don't know much about this. I play Minecraft. I play Minecraft and like certain platformers, but I don't know a lot of like smaller names, or it's probably not even a small name. Can you make the best painter portrait from Austria with that? What? Oh, N64 game, gotcha. I use copper on my non-see-through. It's way cheaper. No, so I accidentally ordered this. I ordered this from Delphi and it didn't say copper backed. I just assumed it was black, and then I got it and it's copper backed and I was just like, what? It feels pretty sticky though, so I hope it works. If you use it and you don't have problems with it, then neat. Maybe I'll switch to this because it is cheaper. And no, I don't have any silver backed. I use all, like especially for clear, I use black backed because I feel like it just blends in better. So, also, it was quite the crash. It was a road bike. We were on a paved trail. I live in Florida, so it's really flat. And a grasshopper flew into me somewhere that I don't remember, but I remember hearing the like and I think it was my face or I don't know. And I fell. I don't remember it. And I don't remember like the crash or like the next 20 minutes. But I got a pretty good concussion. I didn't know how old I was. I didn't know what month it was. And I tore my AC joint. So that was pretty poopy. Minecraft, the update is super fun. The caves update, I would recommend. I would recommend. I'm such a weenie though. I'm like scared. I'm scared of going in the caves. Unless I'm with friends. So I just play it on peaceful if I'm alone. Yeah. Oh man, it was terrible. I have so many hospital bills. That's the worst part about it, is just like I don't have insurance and I have a lot of hospital bills. So yes. Yeah, it was June 18th. It was our first bike ride that we had been on in months and we were so excited. And then I fell and I took a tumble. It was the same day that almost the exact same time of day too that Biden fell off of his bike. So if that's not a cursed event, then I don't know what is. we were on our way back from the hospital, and Brian was like, he was like, oh, did you know Biden fell off his bike today too? And I was just like, cool. I don't really remember, like, much of the car ride home. Like, time didn't exist after the concussion for a few days, so. Yeah, it was the cursed bike day. All my friends were talking about it, and then, like, it happened to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, do we like that foil width? I think that's pretty good. Yes, I am doing a lot better. I'm sure people are tired of hearing me talk about it, but I just like to, like, tell everyone so they know why I didn't stream for, like, 2 months. What was I gonna say? Either you're cursed or it's that you're spirit sisters with Biden. Let's go with that, right? What are the odds? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I was pretty messed up though. Like, I had really bad, like, mental stuff after the concussion, but it's a lot better now. It's gotten better, and it'll keep getting better. Just takes a while. Yeah, it was a bad day. For sure, bad day. But we're here. I can use my shoulder now, which is great. My brain is, I didn't get any sort of, you know, it could have been a lot worse. So it's fine. It's fine. And I'm finally working again and feel creative again. That was probably the worst part about it, is I, like, just didn't make any money for, like, 2 months. So we're catching up. We're catching up now. It's partially why I'm going so ham with all of these whales and leaves and stuff. I have the motivation and the hospital bills. Yes, Edco. Yeah, this feels pretty good so far. It's pretty sticky. I had some pretty bad luck with some copper-backed in the past, so maybe I'm gonna change my mind. I'm really glad to. Thank you. I've said it before, so I'm sorry for those who have already heard this, but my favorite part of the whole thing was, and it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny to me now. So Brian, like, he was in the army, and so he, like, knows how to somewhat deal with concussions and, like, how to, like, assess people and stuff like that. And he was like, Rachel, how old are you? And I was just like, I don't know. I have no idea. And he was like, you're 27. And I was like, okay. And then whenever the ambulance got there later, they were like, how old are you? And I was like, I think I'm 28. And it just makes me laugh. I don't know. It's fun to look back on now. I think it's hilarious. But yes, the human body is great. I've been taking supplements and exercising a whole bunch again, because I wasn't able to for a while with my shoulder because everything just hurt, but we're back at it. It's good. No, I agree with you, Mary. I've always felt that way too. I'm testing this out, but I'm gonna be doing lead came around the edges of this, so I'm not super worried about it lifting, especially, like, normally these long stretches, if that was just normal foil, it would make me nervous with it and I would feel like it would lift. But since I'm gonna be doing lead came and soldering it to the foil, I feel like we're gonna be a little bit better. Yes. 10 years apart. I'm gonna be turning, well, I'm turning 28 on the 17th, so it's in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna be doing a birthday stream, so Be there or be square. Teehee. I don't have anything planned other than a stream for my birthday, so I'm probably just gonna work and then maybe like do something over the weekend. This seems to be sticking very well though. This should be sticking very well. I like it. Where's my music? Hello? Music? Oh, there you go. B-Day, tee-hee, ooh-woo. Well, like, I don't know. I just feel awkward being like, hey, come hang out with me on my birthday. I don't know. I'm not like a huge birthday person. Like I like my birthday, but I just don't really ever do much for it. Ooh, the 16th. We were almost birthday twins. 125. Wait, what? At 125, what do you mean? Yay! Celebrate! And then my shop update is gonna, well, I'm gonna have to work probably quite a bit on my birthday because the next shop update is on the 19th. So, hi Leia, how are you? Thank you so much. I'll be back in a tiki poo. I thought you said tiki pool. That's fine. Do your film thing. I was just like, what am I reading right now? Tee-hee, ooh-woo. Like, I know some people, which, like, there's nothing wrong with this, where they're like, the whole month is my birthday month. And I'm fine with not doing that. I'm like, I think probably one of the least Leos of the Leos. I'm also not really into like, oh, I'm such a Leo, you know? A few decades apart though, that's fine. I have a lot of birthday twins now though. I feel like I have 4, but I'm only remembering 3 right now. There was my old coworker was a birthday twin, a family friend is a birthday twin, and then my friend's sister is a birthday twin. Hi Annie, how are you? Welcome. Now I'm like caught up thinking about birthday stuff. Edco Copperback is usually 1.25, so just a tad thicker than average. I think that's what sets it above the other copper. Ah, I see. I mean, like, presents are cool, you know? Presents are very cool. I've gotten quite a few from people that like watch this stream. I've gotten a handful. Charlie gave me some real good presents. He gave me one of the craziest like Christmas presents I've almost ever gotten. Was like all this stained glass stuff and then like a bunch of gift cards and like cash. It was crazy. It was crazy. It just like blew my mind, like thinking that there's just people that want to do that. Here I am, just lowly little, living in a tiny house in the middle of some random Florida woods. I'm Taurus, at the same time I'm doubtful that astrology gives me much insight. Yeah, I'm not into it. Mostly because, like, even as a kid, like, I wanted to like it, and, like, I wanted to think it was cool, but, like, I've just never, every description of, like, Leos or the, like, they're fiery, and I just, like, don't feel that way. So I just never felt like it was very accurate. My birthday, ooh, Glass just delivered pictures. We need pictures, Leia. Put them in the Discord. Chop, chop. And my birthday is the 17th. Last year, Brian proposed to me on my birthday. So I don't know how we're going to top that this year. Find a way, hopefully. He proposed on stream, by the way, in case people haven't seen that. I still need to clip it and, like, put it on my channel, but... yeah, last year on my birthday, Brian proposed while I was streaming. Super sweet. I'm awful, and I always forget to wear my ring. Because I just don't want to get, like, glass dust under it and get it all messed up. They lie. Alright, we're doing good. Look how much we foiled. We've foiled 4 whole pieces in an hour. 4 whole pieces, bro! Oh, actually 5. We're almost done with 5. I'm not gonna go for a bike ride. I'm actually, if you can believe it, I'm a little bit scarred from going on bike rides for a while, which really sucks because I love biking. My shoulder, like, I'm just so worried about messing up my shoulder again. It's just the one on August 17th of last year. It says birthday stream. There's a lot of streams to sort through, so I'm sure it won't be easy to, like, actually get there. Look at that fit, though. It is just, oh my gosh, satisfying. Ooh. June 17th. Also not feeling like the description of mine goes with me, but oh, you're both the 17th. That's cute. Brian's is June 21st. Hello, how are you, Stag? Welcome. We're just talking about birthdays and bike rides and bugs and beaches. Mary, no, I was not wearing a helmet, which is why... And I wear a helmet when I go by myself, but Brian doesn't wear a helmet, and so I'm like, I'll be fine. I will always wear a helmet. I'm pretty sure I said it after it happened too. I was like, we're buying helmets. Like, I said it probably about 300 times. Stupid. Stupid on my part. Thank God I didn't crack my skull open and fracture and get a brain bleed and all that stupid stuff. Yes, bubble wrap and Every B word is escaping me. Edco foil is just the best. You can burnish. Ah, there's a B word. Burnishing. We're burnishing. Not sure I know many people born in June, spring, summer babies. Well, now you know one. Little Brian. Oh, we're talking about Brian too. As my friend, you're not allowed to break your head. It's selfish. I'm sorry. I will keep that in mind next time. How could I be so selfish? Yep. I'm a little scared to go on a bike ride again. I'm scarred, I'm scared, I'm nervous. I'll have to do it eventually, but I'm heading for the golf Sunday morning. I cannot wait to feel my toes in the sand. Hello, how are you? That is going to be just the most lovely trip. If it weren't so hot. Yes, the bear of the sun. I thought you said you were going to bed like 2 hours ago, bro. What are you doing? Go to sleep. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not your real mom. I know it was like a small chance of happening. I've been on so many bike rides that I didn't crack my head open, but I have fallen off of my bike like 3 times before. One of the other times was a wasp landed on my bike and it freaked me out and I wobbled and I rolled with my bike. And I was fine, and I had a helmet on, but I just, like, rolled, like, tuck and rolled. Oops, you gotta actually be able to see what I'm doing for me to stream. Training whales. Stop it. Yeah, I would prefer to actually ride a tricycle from now on, like one of those adult tricycles. I don't even care. I wouldn't even care. I won't even be able to ride my bike either because it's parts of it are broken from the accident. So I won't be able to go until I get my bike fixed. And I won't be able to get my bike fixed until I have a shop update and also pay off all the other stuff. So it's going to be a minute. It is going to be a minute. But that's okay. I've been running. I hate running, but that's been my cardio, and I'm getting better and better every day. I've never been an avid runner or anything. Yeah, so my fall, I like basically fell directly onto my shoulder and like my collarbone just popped out. I thank the good Lord every day for blessing me with really solid bones. A quadricycle. That is something that I think I would enjoy riding. But I think I have like pretty like solid bone structure and I have really broad shoulders for a lady. So I feel like if my shoulders were any more narrow or I was any less like orcish, that I would have gotten hurt a lot more. Hi, how are you? Welcome. We're working on this little whale. We're burnishing. Oh, I'm gonna pull you a little closer this way. Beautiful. And I matched the whale today too. Yes! I have a huge rib cage and big old shoulders, and I'm sturdy. Yeah. Of German descent. I don't have one of those delicate, dainty little tapered girl rib cages. Like when I lay down, my ribs just jut out. It is what it is. Hi, Al. Welcome back. Thanks, Nighty. It was ugly. It was. Brian was there. He saw it. He had the misfortune of watching me wipe out and watching his fiance maybe or maybe not permanently injure herself. But everything's a-okay. Rib roll cage. Exactly. All my organs are good. Shoulder, who needs a shoulder? I don't need a shoulder. I'll probably never overhead press again, which makes me sad, but we'll see. Maybe I will. Ribs for days. Ribs for days. But I'm excited. I always like August. I'm not really a huge fan of the summer months, but August, it just means that we're 1 month closer to autumn. So I like August. I feel better now that we're in August. We passed some milestones in July as well that I'm glad to be past. So feeling a lot better than I was. I really like this foil. For some reason, this copper-backed foil feels different than the silver or the black-backed. Yeah, exactly. Who needs it? Left shoulder, psh, it's fine. It feels pretty gross though, touching it. But it'll be better someday, or I'll have surgery or something, and it'll be fine. Fall is the best season. You said it right. You said it right. I think like spring in Florida, it's one of the most beautiful seasons here because of the weather is just delectable. It's like dry, it's cooler, but there's just this feeling of like impending doom in the spring for me in Florida because I'm like, it's gonna be over soon and it's gonna be really hot. So I feel like I just can't enjoy spring as much as I would like. Yeah, Brian's definitely gonna help me. I know, I'm like, it's been 2 months. I should be recovered. And he's like, no, you shouldn't. It's okay. Honestly, Casey, like glasswork for me, once I get past the glass picking part, like when I've picked out all my glass, it's pretty, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Autopilot. Like I mostly go into autopilot mode other than when I paint, but everything else it's like autopilot. So I've been doing it long enough that it's just like I just watch TV and stuff, or I watch like TV shows while I do stuff. And it's fine. It's fine. Having a personal trainer who's extremely nerdy about knowing everything about the human body and like has done like rehab type stuff. It's the best. Also, oh, here, I'm gonna do the beard band thing. Brian does online coaching and in-person coaching, but that's his YouTube. If you want to go to Brian's YouTube. Fiance plug. I think there's something to like really about all seasons. I agree with you. I love autumn just for like the pumpkin stuff, like the aesthetic of it. In Florida, it doesn't exist. Autumn in Florida is a concept. It's hot and there's hurricanes in autumn. So we don't actually get an autumn, but we just pretend like we do. And like I wear like orange cardigans that I have to like inevitably take off really quickly because I start sweating. So it's a concept. That's it. And I'm gonna say it right now. I love pumpkin flavored stuff and I don't care who knows. You can judge me for it all you want. You can poo-poo my my pumpkin flavors. I love it. I love that there's so many people that do glasswork. Like we all like co-work. I love it so much. It's cool. I still need to go into Discord and do like a Discord like voice chat thing. I just have not. Sometimes I'm a little bit more social than others. I go through little introverted little spurts where I just have a hard time doing social things. Halloween in spring here is so otherworldly. All of the holidays are just messed up in the southern hemisphere. No. Oh my gosh. Do you have like weird combinations of like Halloween and spring stuff in the southern hemisphere? Like is there Halloween stuff with like little spring flowers? Pumpkin seeds? Roasted pumpkin seeds? Oh boy. So good. But I still love like pumpkin spice stuff. Our winters can get kind of cold. I think the lowest was 30 degrees. No, the lowest was 24 last year, which was unacceptable. You know, like I'm okay with in the 30s, but when it got to below freezing and we were like I was like in our stupid little camper, just like freezing. Oh my gosh. The floor was just radiating cold. Oh, it was so bad. I'm a pumpkin spice chick, just a spooky chick in general. Anything Halloween and pumpkin spice. I totally agree. I can't wait for the Joanne Fabrics like Halloween decor sale that'll happen in like a month. It might be happening now. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to see. It might be too late for me to grow some pumpkins. I haven't done, and I really, really need to like figure it out. might be it's probably too hot for pumpkins right now. We really can't grow anything in Florida in the summer. Like, all of our green beans have basically died. Ah! Oh no! I can't, that is surreal. I can't imagine, like, visiting Southern Hemisphere. Hi! How are you doing? I don't even know what to call you. Welcome in. I don't want to call you dumb, but that's your username. Hi, welcome. Celebration should be done in accordance with the cycles, not the numbers on a calendar. Well, you are going to have to take that up with the Southern Hemisphere and New Zealand in specific, because they're obviously doing it wrong. Like, I mean, I can't imagine, like, celebrating Christmas in the middle of summer. That just doesn't, it does not compute. But it's just because it's not what I'm used to, I guess. Watermelon's growing, so I could paint them orange. DBR. DBR is a good acronym. Went to Bath and Body Works with my coupons, had to get my iridescent skull and other decorations. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I haven't been to a store like that in forever. I like to get really cheap stuff. So stuff has got to be on sale. Like 75% off Joann Fabric stuff. That's it. That's all I'll do. Or I like to thrift stuff, but it's kind of hard to find like specific holiday decorations thrifting. Not like I have any room to put any decorations anyway. We're kind of maxed out for space, but I like to think about it, you know? If anything, I can hang up like garland on the walls, but that's basically it. I am going to paint the shed once it cools off. So once it gets a little bit less humid, and we can keep the doors open, I am going to move around the studio and paint everything. I mean, hopefully it doesn't have to wait until December, but I might have to wait until December. I'm gonna paint everything white, just to like brighten everything up. So we'll probably have to wait until it cools off, and maybe till after all my shop updates are done too, and maybe on like my Christmas break we'll paint everything and make it look better. Mom duty calls. Thank you so much for watching, Casey. Go attend to your motherly duties, and I hope you have a great weekend. Christmas and summer is kind of fun. Go out and play cricket at the beach after a big breakfast. Oh, that actually doesn't sound too bad. We're in the middle of a drought, but autumn is usually super dripping wet. Ugh. I mean, isn't it just always raining in the UK for the most part? I have a friend in the UK, and it's just like constantly like raining. We like have this joke where I'll like show on my webcam or like on my phone camera when I'm talking to them, I'll like show sunlight outside. And he's like, oh my gosh, sunlight. I haven't seen that in years. Whoops. Can't really see everything I'm doing here. I'll move you this way a little. Ooh, is that thunder? Sounds like a little thunder boom off in the distance. Back. Sorry, left to have dinner. Breakfast for dinner tonight. Ooh, welcome back. What did you have for breakfast dinner? Pancakes? Cereal? Antarctica. What the heck is going on down there? We haven't had a good, like, haven't had a good conspiracy theory talk in a while on the channel. We're overdue. I love Antarctica conspiracy theories. We call Evan. Hi, Evan. Mr. E. Babosh. Little baby babosh. Eggs, bacon, and toast. I don't see the problem with having just whatever you want at whatever meal you want, other than maybe like cake for breakfast. I'm not like a dessert for breakfast kind of person. Like I used to be. Oh, I could go to town on some donuts. Eat like 200 grams of sugar for breakfast. Not anymore. Whoops. Oh my gosh, we're almost done foiling this whale. But I'm still cutting up and figuring out like all the different whales. I'm doing the one that I started today is like a rainbow sherbet whale is the best way I can describe it. I think she's gonna be real cute. At the South Pole at midnight, the sun is cut in half. The South Pole region is a fantastic place from the get-go. I wish that I could go into like Minecraft creative mode in real life so I could just like fly around Antarctica and see like what the heck is going on down there. You know, just fly, not be affected by the weather, and just like fly around because you're not really allowed to go down there. I want to, real bad. I just want to see. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what they're doing. Yeah, all their blurred satellite images. I don't know if you've ever just like tootled around Google Earth on the Antarctica satellite images. You can see some weird stuff in some of the things that aren't blurred. Oh, I've been trying to not eat past 7 p.m. That's good. I usually stop eating at around 3 p.m. I ate a little bit later today. I think I ate something like right before the stream at like 5:30. I kind of fluctuate. Some days I fast more than others, but most days I start fasting at around 3 p.m. So usually I eat breakfast at around 9 and then I eat dinner at 3. Not advocating for everyone to do that. By the way, I just like it. I prefer it. Let's conquer the continent. Do a SunBear meetup, and we're gonna storm Antarctica. What? Love a good what? Oh, there we go. Me too. Oh my gosh. I feel like I always get people in my streams, like watchers, that also love conspiracy theories. They're my favorite. I love reading about them. I don't talk about it much because, like, I don't know, people kind of get weird about that kind of stuff these days. I don't want to be, like, taken out of context and stuff, you know? But I love a good conspiracy theory. Love it. Look at this whale. She cute. Oh my goodness. I don't know how well you can tell either, but the bottom part of the little stomach, it's all iridescent, which kind of gives a nice little pop. I need a drink of water. Give me just a moment. I think this is kind of a cool whale. I was gonna do some clouds, but I felt like the sun was enough. Like a nice center focal point was enough. And then like the iridescence and the wisps in the glass, like I feel like it was enough. Two pieces left. And then we can move on to the Monstera. Interesting that you mention, I watched a couple hours of Q conspiracies today. Ah, deep ocean conspiracies? Yes, I love deep ocean. Antarctica, deep ocean. I have, the ocean freaks me out a whole lot. A whole lot. The Mariana Trench, disgusting. Absolutely disgusts me. There could be anything in there. It's so gross. My body is a disaster since starting menopause. Gained more weight, belly issues, so of course the vacation doesn't help. Yes, well I think once you get back on a regimen and once you're back into a nice routine, it'll definitely help. I don't do well eating lots of sugar, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. Plus sugar is really inflammatory, but no, that's fine. Talk about what you will. Totally fine. Ugh, right? Yeah, like the creatures that exist that and like that we don't even know exist are, it's just so freaky. I mean, like we have no idea. There could be giant, like there could be like megalodons in there that are just chilling that we don't know. We probably would have seen it, but like I think it was back in 2013 we discovered a new species of whale, like a new type of whale that we discovered recently. People still believe in that. I don't know a whole lot about like those conspiracies. I haven't watched a whole lot about it. Maybe I'll have to. I even if I like don't like something also, or I don't agree with it, I still like to watch videos about stuff and just like hear what people have to say. I've gone down so many rabbit holes of like people talking about flat earth. And do I believe it? No. But do I like watching videos about it? Yes. Because I just want to know, like, why do people think the way that they think about certain things? It's just interesting to me. The sleepy megalodons, they're just tired. They're just hanging out. Yeah, disgusting. 10% of the oceans. We don't know what's out there. Ugh. Gross. And then people are like, let's go diving. Let's go cave diving. No. No. It's more like a distributive creating writing exercise. Yes. Yes, we're talking about ocean and conspiracies. We're talking about all of it. Oh, hold on. I have to get another drink. I am very thirsty right now. If you guys haven't seen the Nautilus live videos, so it's like the research vessel, the Nautilus, the highlight reels from like their live streams that they've done where they're like looking at all these crazy creatures, they have seen some weird stuff. I would highly recommend looking at that because they have like, it's really high quality videos. I've seen them so many times, and every few months I go back and I rewatch them because they're just crazy. Let's see. Also, you'll never catch me on a cruise over the deep sea. So, something that I have never really figured out was, so I went on a cruise in the Mediterranean back in 2012. And so we left from Barcelona and we went up the coast and we like stopped in different places in like Italy and France. And hold on, I have something in my eye. On the last day, we were like open sea, just going straight back to Barcelona, all the way from like as the farthest eastern point that we went. And we were just one day at sea, and like there were these giant dark holes in the water. Like it was like really, really like vibrant, deep blue, like just the most royal blue you can imagine. It was so pretty. But then like every so often, and you could see them kind of dotting the Mediterranean, there were these big holes of black, like black water that were bigger than the cruise ship. And it disgusted me so thoroughly. It disgusted me so thoroughly when we would sail over those that I like had to just ignore it and like go back inside. To this day I have no idea what those were and like why they were there. Like I guess it was just like different, like maybe it was like sinkholes or something that was like at the, I don't know. It was disgusting though. In the process of investigating flat Earth, I learned why the Earth is actually round, plus how the curvature is calculated. Do you see what they're going to do in Saudi Arabia? Are you talking about that flat, like, super long, like, mega city that's going to be, like a line? The line? If it's not that, then I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. It was disgusting. I did not like it. Like, just ocean as far as the eye could see. I mean, it was the Mediterranean Sea. It wasn't a full ocean, but it's big enough. Yeah, I did not like it. It made me very uncomfortable. I for sure have thalassophobia though, which is like fear of deep water and like things in the water, I guess. Made me uncomfortable. Yes, 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 yes. Time to turn in past midnight here. Bye, Mary. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. Yes, the line. It's like 170 kilometers long, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be super long and like super thin and tall. That's not, I don't know. It's a cool idea, I guess, but it's just gonna become like super weird and crime ridden. It's gonna be like I'm imagine it like, what is it called in Dread? Like City 5 or something like that, where there's like, it's like in Dread there's like these mega cities, and like outside of the mega cities it's like really dangerous like nuclear wastelands. That's what I imagine. Like if you have to go outside the city, there's gonna be like giant sandworms that come up and something. There's gonna be something going on. I know that's not a thing, but thank you so much, Mary. Have a fantastic evening. Let me, I'm grabbing my shirt to get some oils off of my fingers so we can go ahead. I'm gonna cut this off. This is all of our paper that we used. The Deep Staria jellyfish. I don't remember that one. There's a lot of weird ones. There's like a giant... I'm gonna find some of the videos and I'm gonna post them in Discord so you can see my favorite ones. There's one that's like a little purple squid that looks like a squid. It's not so much disturbing as it's just silly. Alright, we're gonna move this. We're gonna move our whale over here. I love that we're talking about all this, like, I'm like, I hate the ocean. I'm making a bunch of ocean stuff. Thank you, if you care to be disgusted. Beautiful. Yeah, I think they try to be as, like, low impact as possible, you know, with the lights and stuff. It's just not... Oh, in the Mirrored City. Well, I don't know if there's actually... Yeah. I don't know if there's actually that many animals. I mean, like, it's, like, in the desert, right? So there's definitely animals, but, like, birds will probably fly into the sides, and then, like... camel spiders will probably just like stay in the shadows of the line, you know. Ew. Okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's so gross. Deep sea creatures. Sorry, deep sea creatures, you kind of disgust me. You're cool, but you disgust me. Could an animal evolve to leave planets? I mean, like, the tardigrade can live in space. The little, it's like, they call it the bear, not a sea bear. But the tardigrade is like a little microorganism that looks like a cute little bear. It's not cute, but it kind of has like little arms. But tardigrades have been shown to be able to survive in space. Like in the vacuum of space, which is kind of cool. What are they called? I can't think of their other name, what people call them. Birds. Let me see, my music stopped. Let's go to next. That will be a problem. Just giant mirrors for the birds. Hi, Linda. How are you? Love your things, especially how to patina, etc. Thank you so much. I am so sorry it's taken me so long to get another video up. I promise I will one day. I'm working on it. I promise I'm working on it. Ooh, there's thunder. Alright, I already did this. I don't need to dust again. I just got to get the sticky off of here. It's speculated that with only a tiny change in the genetics, octopi would have evolved to become an intelligent underwater species. I can totally believe it. I feel like they absolutely will and can take over the Earth easily. They just choose not to. They're pretty freaky. I mean, like, they can learn stuff a lot. Like, they're pretty well. They're quite intelligent. They can fit through weird, tiny places. Where is the... There it is. It's a little bit of sticky residue left from my tape on here. Let's make sure that's off. Perfect. Oh, thanks, Linda. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. Water bears. Are they just water bears? Tardigrades. They're cute though. They're not. They have weird mouths, but they have kind of cute legs. Yeah, water bears. I think that's it. Moss piglets? I've never heard moss piglets before. They kind of look like little moss piglets, I suppose. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. I think for this, so a lot of this glass, you can't really tell, I guess, but a lot of it is thicker. So I'm going to be using, instead of the 7/32 foil, which is what I've been using, I'm going to be using my 1/4 inch foil. Just because I like it better. Ah, axolotls. They're cute, and you can tame them in Minecraft. The more you know. I know. They're so weird. Octopi. Ugh. They look like freaky aliens. Oh, just like, you know what else is a freaky alien? Praying mantis. The way that they... There was a video I saw of this like machine cutting metal, and there was like sparks flying everywhere, and a praying mantis was like trying to fight the sparks, and then this big spark came off, and the praying mantis flew over it and just like started like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. Brian, if you can find that video, or like if you can post that video in my Discord, I would very much appreciate it. That video was insane. Also, their blood is based on copper and would therefore be blue, unlike our human blood, which is iron-based and therefore red. Why did... It's so frustrating to me that, like, as a child, I was told that my blood is blue until it touches air. Like, my kindergarten teacher told me that. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, dang it. I didn't put this down enough. The foil is a bit thicker, but I think I kind of like it. They're so freaky. I know I've told the story about the like horror movie praying mantis that I encountered in our house one day. I will tell the story again. So if someone hasn't heard this story about this praying mantis freaking me out, I will tell it again. There was one, it was before it became winter, there was one that was like loved Brian and like would fly in on his shoulders and stuff. Oh, I love jumping spiders. I love jumping spiders so much. They're so cool. We always wave to them. Like if we see them somewhere, we'll be like, hi. Because they just seem so intelligent. Like they'll look at you. They'll look you in your eyeballs. It's crazy. All insects are aliens, yes. They're all aliens. We had what are they called? It's a type of beetle. Longhorn beetle outside our house recently. They're pretty freaky. Their antennas are like super long. Alright. So there was this praying mantis that was like loved Brian and would like land on his shoulders while he was outside at night, and then would, you know, hitch a ride inside. So there's been this one praying mantis that kept coming into our house and like flying in and just like bothering us, but we obviously didn't want to kill it because they're good at killing bugs. So like there one morning I wake up and without glasses I have very poor vision. I can only see maybe about this far in front of my face clearly, like super blind. So we have this bug zapper, but at night we turn it off. So in the morning I get out of bed and it's like maybe 6:30, and so like the light is barely coming in, and I on the back of the bug zapper I see, like, I feel this entity, right? And I look and I see this thing sticking out. And I go and I put my glasses on. This praying mantis is looking at me. We lock eyes and it ducks its head back down and runs to the other side of the bug zapper, like on the back side of it, and pokes its head out the other side and stares at me. I felt like I was in a horror movie because it was just like watching me, stalking me. And I finally got it and I put it in a cup and I put it outside, but it was horrific. Like just seeing these giant alien eyes staring at me first thing in the morning. Spiders move by pushing liquid into their legs. Disgusting. They do have muscles. They're the kind that they can't control. Ah, that's really interesting. That makes sense. Cool. They also have like weird lungs. They have book lungs, right? Oh, I need to stand up and stretch for a second. Whew. I'm tired of sitting. Yeah, that was my first time seeing a stag beetle. We see lots of beetles and lots of bugs and stuff, but just... that was the first time. Brian was like, look at this beetle, you have to come out here. And I was like, oh, I think that's a longhorn beetle. It was. I think so too. I think I said this on one of the last streams, that I feel like praying mantis, dolphins, and octopi, like, they are the most likely candidates to take over the world. They're just wild. Freaky. They're aliens for sure. They're too smart. I think it was because it was like I mean, it might have been just the same kind, but it was like this praying mantis that was like this whitish gray color, and we saw it all the time. So we were assuming it's the same one. It maybe it wasn't, but I had never seen a praying mantis before in the wild. I like didn't even really know that they were wild. But like I figured they were like in a jungle somewhere, not in Florida. I just got a new Hako FX 601, and after using an old with regulator for years, ooh, you are in for a treat. Oh, it's like night and day. What type do you use? I use the same, I use the FX 601. I'm pretty low, not low quality. I use a wet sponge to clean mine. Yeah! I mean, it's like really rubbery, but like, what if that's an intelligent being, bro? It's too much. Calamari. Ugh. Not my thing. But to each their own. I've been thinking on why spiders are creepy to us. Could it be that the many legs and their type of motion reminds us of creepy? Possibly. I mean, like, they just, like, they're so... Ugh. The legs, the hairs. It's just freaky. There was one I was in like this park bathroom recently, and there was one that was like, I swear to God, it was this big. It was on the ceiling, and I was taking a picture of it, and it suddenly just like ran like really fast across the wall, and I was just like, no, and I just left. I feel like my dog is really smart. Like, I feel like he knows things. I've seen him make decisions before. I've seen him disobey me and like be uncertain about it and then just commit. With the regulator is outdated. It's a little, but you know, it's fine. If you like it and it gets the job done, I don't see the problem with it. See, certain spiders I'm okay with, ZJ. Like, I like jumping spiders, but like banana spiders are pretty gross. We're used to them, but they're still pretty gross. They're huge. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the big ones that just like to run around. Yeah, like banana spiders are okay because they just chill. You know, they're just in the same spot. They don't quickly run around and sprint and hang out in your boots. Oh, calamari squid. Okay. Oops. Yeah, they're just doing their thing. It's fine. Except for scorpions. Not a fan of scorpions. Or horseflies. Horseflies can just go away. I'm very sensitive to horsefly bites. The first one that I got, I didn't take any allergy meds because I didn't know, and it swelled up to on the bite was about this big on the back of my leg. It was so bad. It was disgusting. It is. Florida is the Australia of the US, for sure. I talked to an Australian recently who was like saying that he loves Florida and he hopes one day to move to Florida. And I was like, well, that's good because you're not going to really, it's not going to feel much different other than, you know, maybe the crocodiles and the kangaroos. Mice and rats. I'm okay with them. They kind of gross me out, and you know, like they can have fleas that have the plague on them. So, I mean, that's like way more rare, but it's kind of gross. You know, it's kind of gross. I'm sure they can carry leptospirosis and all sorts of other nasty things. Oh, and you almost said the tooth is done. Glad to try the new Hako and the wire cleaner. They did amazing too. Or they say amazing too. Fantastic. I need a website. I need a website. I need a website. Oh my god. I need to get away from Etsy. Speaking of places to sell. Sea of mice. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty horrific. I don't blame you. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You said boots. Yeah, like our rubber boots that we use to like clean the chicken coop and stuff. Brian's had quite a few spiders hanging out. I would love to have a pet jumping spider, but I wouldn't want to like catch one and, you know, like keep it in a thing. I'd rather just one like hang out. I think there's a few that live in here. They just hang out on the walls and they occasionally come out and say hello to me. Whoops. Whew. I sure do dislike foiling, I'll tell you what. Hi, Diva, how are you? I'm in. How are you doing on this fine evening slash afternoon slash morning, wherever it is where you're at? Oh. Especially when you get a spider in your boobs. 2 nights ago, I heard some men talking outside my window. I opened just to cool off a night, and those voices ended up being cats. Ew! That's freaky! There was some roosters crowing in the neighborhood recently, and it sounded like a woman screaming. And I was like ready to like go run and grab my phone and call the cops, but then like the noise happened again, and then I heard like the difference where it was like I realized it was from a rooster. It was freaky. Because it just kept happening, and I was like, oh, it's probably a bird. It's the birds. Or it was a woman screaming. It's just roosters. It sounded like roosters, though. The worst animals? I don't know if I agree with you. I might be biased, though. Not sure if this came through before. Have you ever made a spinner or mosaics? I have not made either, but I do hope to do a glass-on-glass mosaic at some point in the near future. I purchased all of the materials for it, and I really just need to sit down and experiment with it. I bought the grout, and I bought the craft glue, and all of that, so glass on glass I think is just kind of like my preferred, what I'll enjoy doing. I'd love just making one to utilize some scraps for like my window, but I just gotta do it. It's my buddy's home. Exactly. Jumping spiders are awesome. They're cute. They don't hurt anyone. I don't want them to touch me, but just like, you know, just hang out over there. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes. All right. Ooh, this is gonna be so pretty. Many other human groups are the worst, though. I don't blame you. I understand. I always feel like I just like foil forever, and then like there's nothing. I feel like I don't have that much to show for it. Like, we've been foiling for so long. Ooh, yes. We have plenty of flies. I could definitely feed many a spider. Many. Yeah, I think that I would enjoy live streaming the mosaic process. I'm not working on any commissions, but I'm actually going to be, I think I'm going to be starting a few soon. But I have my next shop update that I'm really gung-ho about. I'm kind of figuring out how I could make some earrings and possibly some pendants, like glass that I paint on. So that's kind of in the works right now. I'm just in the beginning stages though, because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. Like, if I wanted to drill holes, I would have to get a Dremel and the attachments and stuff like that, so. Aloha! Welcome! Thank you for subscribing. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh my god. did not just see that. There's like this little divot in the glass that made the fid keep falling off. Get into the flow state. Stop. My lord. Oh man, I would love an electric tennis racket. Like the amount of mosquitoes that just swarm me every time I'm outside. The satisfaction of just like, gah! I hate them. Alright, this glass is much thinner, so I'm actually going to switch back to my 7/32 foil real quick. Just because if I use the 1/4 inch, it's going to make the overlap, or not the overlap, but the edges, it's going to be too thick. So we're going to just switch back real quick. I don't know, it'll have to be a new one. Ooh, this glass is so thin. What is it even doing? It's iridescent, so it's probably part of it. It's just a thinner glass. I magically just all the other glass is super thick. Just picked a bunch of really thick glass for some reason. The 55th state. Whoops. It's kind of nice too with a colored glass like this. You can't really tell at all that it's copper backed. It just looks like you can't even see the backing through it. I've never really read about, and I'm not too familiar with like the US territory, like why they're not just states. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Because I am just, my little fingers need a break. I'm probably still going to continue, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Ugh, it's 8 p.m. Ooh, almost 8, so we got about 2 hours, so that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I am not gonna raid anyone tonight. I wish I could take my YouTube people somewhere. I'm not entirely certain if I'm gonna stream on Sunday. I've been kind of taking the Sundays to like do chores, but last Sunday actually worked. But if I do stream, like I said, I'll keep everyone updated. Right now I'm not committed to a schedule, just because sometimes I like streaming in the afternoon, like evenings like this, and others like in the mornings. So, wow. Holy automated messages. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you at some point in the next few days. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you on Sunday. And yeah, I hope to see some projects and pictures and all the other things that I asked people to put pictures of in the Discord. So goodbye, everyone.